Hello friends, today we will discuss some basic concepts of physics. Here we are going to discuss about FBD, free body diagram. So first of all, it belongs to Newton's law of motion. So we have to know that Newtonian mechanics. This is called Newtonian mechanics because it is given by the Newton and it is a part of mechanics. So here we will discuss about the cause and effect. As we already read about kinematics, that is effect, why the action happens. Like as you can see in the picture, if there is a body which is moving with the velocity u and the position changes and v will be the new velocity. So there is the change in state, and this is the change of state due to the force because we had applied the force. So effect is the state change and cause is the force. Different types of forces you can see, the non-contact force and the contact force, and different types of force are available here. We will only discuss about the non-contact force and some contact force because for our FBD we need normal and tension also. So we will discuss these 2 points. First of all, gravitational force, we are knowing this is acting towards our earth. Whenever we are drawing FBD, so we have to know the gravitational pull will be the towards normal, and we are going to draw the normal reaction. It is always perpendicular to the contact, and this force always exists in a pair. Exist in a pair means if there is upward force, so there must be the downward force. You can see in the picture, here is the body of mass m having force are applied. So there is always gravitational pull or gravitational force towards the earth, so it is downward W. W is equals to mg. This is called weight. Weight is equals to mg, where g is the gravitational pull. Now this is balanced by the normal denoted by m, that is force by surface. So normal is your n and weight is equals to mg. This is balanced, that is n is equals to mg, we can write that. Here more important thing, we have to know the surface, means in which reference we are talking about. So there is the contact between mass and the surface, so force will be observed according to the contact. One of the normal is applied, or the normal is the force by the surface on the body, and weight, that is mg, is the force applied on the surface by the body. Means body is applying the force mg on the surface and surface is applying normal force on mass m. Now we will discuss about tension. Tension we see generally in our string or rod or chain, and it is always given in the direction away from the point. Like if we are taking object, you can see in the figure A, object of mass m, and here we will always see the point mass, that is massless object. So here we taken m mass in the figure A. Now we have to draw the FBD. So this is hanged with the string, so there will be the tension, and tension is always away from the point. Now mass is the point, and we are knowing that gravitational pull is always towards the earth, so it is downward mg, and upward will be the tension. So figure A shows the FBD as T equals to mg. because we are always assuming the balanced force. So upward force torque, this is tension, and downward force is our mg. In the next figure we can see figure B. M is the mass which is pulled with the force F. Whenever it is pulled with the force, there is the string, and due to this string there will be tension, and this tension force will be away from the mass. Since we had taken this string and force F, the tension will be away from the mass. So force and tension are in the same direction, which is denoted by our arrow. In the figure C, there are two mass M1 and M2 are attached with the string. In the right side, force F is applied, and due to this force on the string, there is tension is also applied, T1. Here you can see at the right side, F is the force and tension is applied away from M1. We had taken T1. Here is one important thing. If there is one string, so same string has same tension and different string has different tension. You can see there is a string between M1 and M2. So we had applied here the tension for M2, or tension on M2 is T and tension on M1 is T. These are same because the same string is used here in the figure C. So these types we can draw our FBD diagram. One important here points written. In massless string, tension are same for the same string as we had discussed here. Now the next figure D, there is the body of mass M. It is fixed with the string with the two sides. Now at the first side there is tension 1. Body of mass M, so one of the tension will be away from M, and another tension T1 will be away from the fixed point, and the next T2 is the tension away from the mass M, and next T2 is the tension away from our fixed point. So whenever there is contact in the string, there will be the tension and it is away from the point always. In the downward side of figure D, we can see here mg is the mass or weight. So this is one of the force, gravitational force is applied towards the earth. It is always acting downward. So this type we can draw our FBD. In the next you can see examples we had taken. Wedge block example. Here is one of the wedge and block. Wedge is denoted by W and B is block. It is fixed with the one side and the wedge is kept on the surface. Now we have to draw FBD for this one. Whenever we want to draw FBD, we have to know the reference or contact point. So first of all, we can see the contact point for N3. Normal force we will see N3. N3 you can see in the figure here, figure A. There is the contact, reference and wedge. So one of the normal is applied upward side N3 and downward will be N3. Next is the contact point between block and wedge. Here where we are denoting it by N. Normal is always perpendicular to the contact. So N is perpendicular to the contact of wedge and block, and this is in the right side, so it is balanced with the left side. So left side we had drawn here N. These are our FBD notation. Now we want to draw the forces at the contact point with the block and fixed point. So this is denoted by N2 N2. At the contact, there is the force applied on the right side of the fixed point and the block. This is denoted by N2. If there is right force, because it is always perpendicular to the contact, so there will be left force, because we have to always give a balanced point or balanced force. So N2 will be N2. This is the balanced condition. If one is rightward force, so another will be leftward force, and if one is upward, then next will be our downward. This is figure A. Now we will discuss about figure B. Here we can see the two body of mass m1 and m2. It is fixed with the 2 points. First of all, we will discuss these m1. And as we are knowing, here is the string, so there will be the tension. At the right side of M1, there will be the tension T2, and we are knowing that tension is always away from the point. So the direction is at the right side. Arrow mark T2 is at the right side for M1. And for this is T2 is the direction of the tension for M1, and T1 is the force or torsional force or tension at the left side, because it is always taken to the or away from the point object. We are taking object M1, so our tension will be away from M1. So there are two tensions, T1 and T2, for the body of mass M1. Now for the string at the left side, there will be the tension T1, and it is away from the point, so T1 has direction at the right side. Now we will see for our M2. M2 away from the point, the tension will be T2 and T3 both sides. Now for the fixed point or reference, there is T3, and T3 will be the away from the fixed point or away from the point. So tension is always away from the point, and for one string this will be same, and different string this will be different. As you had seen these above examples, we had follows these three rules. Number one, body is assumed as point mass or object, that is massless object. As we had taken here in the figure B, you can see M1 and M2 are massless object we taken. Second one, we will show all the forces acting on it. Means we are talking about all the forces that is applied on the body. We will see that one. Now 3 number, force needs reference frame observer. Means there should be different force for different observer. In which way or which reference we are taking. So on the basis of reference, it depends, or force depends on it. That is, force depends on the reference frame. Generally we are taking ground as a reference, means when the observer is on the ground, we are taking this one. Then we are going to draw free body diagram. You can see figure C. This is, here a body is kept on the slope of mass. So mass body M is kept on the slope. Now normal is always perpendicular to the contact. So here is the contact slope and normal is perpendicular. Now mg we are knowing this is the gravitational pull, so it will be our downward force. In the next figure, this is pulley chain example, figure D. This is the pulley M1, M2, our massless object, and pulley is also taking as massless or friction. These are our assumption for FBD. For our mass M1, we can see the downward gravitational force will be M1G, and our tension will be away from the mass, that is M1, away from the mass M1 will be T, and for M2 there will be downward force or gravitational force M2G, and tension is away from M2, that is T. Since we are knowing that this is the only one string, so tension will be same at each and every point. Now for the pulley, we will do assumption. If we are taking pulley as massless object, so there will be tension away from our pulley. So there are two tension, T on the right side, T on the left side. And since it is fixed with the reference, so one of the tension will be applied, that is T1, that is away from the pulley. And there is a chain different, or our string is different, so tension will be different. So it is denoted by T1 here, upward side. Now figure E, if we are going to draw FBD diagram for point mass M1, this is M1 and this is our FBD, and for mass M2, here is mass M2, this is FBD drawn here, same one. Now this is the question on the basis of our FBD. Two blocks of mass 2 kg and 4 kg are kept at smooth floor as shown. This is the figure shown here, figure G. Now we have to find the normal contact force. As we are knowing, normal contact force is always in the upward side. Number one question, between the blocks, we have to find normal contact force between the blocks. So in the solution you can see here, we had drawn two blocks and the contact force and the contact is denoted by the blue color. Now the normal will be in the upward direction and our gravitational force, it is balanced by mg at the contact point. So N is equals to mg we can write, and m is the mass because mass we are knowing or talking about our normal. So normal is our upward force. We will take the body which one is kept on the surface of the contact of 2 kg and 4 kg. So load is always assumed above part. So 2 kg is above part. So we had taken here 2 as mass and g our 10. Now 2 into 10, 20 Newton becomes. So this is our normal contact force. Here is important thing, we have to see contact and which one load is here. So load is upward, so 2 kg we had taken. Now this next question, between 4 kg and surface. We had drawn here picture surface and 4 kg. We have taken here 2 kg and 4 kg both because the load is 2 kg and 4 kg on the surface. We can't remove 2 kg because load 2 kg is connected with the 4 kg. It is also applying a force. Now reference we will take as a 4 kg or surface contact. This one between 4 kg and surface contact. We will draw normal in the upward direction as N. And in the downward side, mg will be, mass will be applied into gravitational pull. This is balanced equation, N equals to mg and we are knowing upward force. So how many weights are kept? So 2 and 4, 2 plus 4. So we are taking here 6 into 10, 60 Newton. This type we can find how much normal contact force are applied. This is the basic concept of our FBD diagram. Now we will go to the next for more FBD.